Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about where to buy designer bags for up to 70% off the real deal. So if you're such that I've always wanted designer bag and you're looking for where to get it at a cheaper rates for you from the pre-loved market, because that's what I'm going to talk about. The same way we have thrift for clothes and thrift for bags, we also have thrift for designer brands. So that's what I'm going to talk about on the channel. So if you're new here, my name is Magdalene, nice to meet you. And if you're an OG and oldie but goodie, welcome for always coming to check out my channel. So let's get into these places to get designer bags on the budget. Not just designer bags, designer wallets, designer clothes on a budget. So my channel, I talk about how to look good, feel good on a budget. So that's why I'm talking about how to get this, things you need to elevate your look. So guys, the first thing to talk about is my outfit of the day. So it is a shirt. You can see it has an inscription behind it. It was gifted to me by a brand, so I love it. It's a nice graphic tee for lounging at home. Beautiful. I'm going to even wear it when I'm traveling. So here I'm going to talk about all the places I discovered. I've always known about these places though. I've known about two of them except one. So I want to talk about these places. The first place I want to talk about is Etsy. Etsy has a marketplace for a whole lot of stuff, and you can actually get pre-loved designer brands from Etsy. Okay, the reason I've not really shopped from Etsy for the designer brand is because of authentication of the designer. Because really, when you want to get designer and you're not sure whether the person is giving you a dupe at a dupe price and you're thinking you're getting a steal for a designer brand, that's the reason I'm not really going to recommend Etsy, because of authentication. That you love, that you follow, YouTubers you love, influencers that you love, many of them have a Poshmark where they sell the stuff they don't wear again. So I'm not saying you're going to be wearing things that they are badly used or like trash. No, these things are not actually badly used. They are fairly used, pre-loved items that these influencers are no longer wearing. We all know how influencers are always trying to buy new stuff, catch up with trend, and eventually they will have to let go of many things because they have a whole lot of stuff. Yes, you can check out their Poshmark for their designer brand. One person I recommend you check out is Bronnie. She has Telfa bags on her Poshmark. Then you can check out Moro Still. She has some nice designer Gucci, Versace, Gucci, Louis Vuitton and all that. So you can see some kind of designer brand that she's letting go on her Poshmark. So if you want to shop from Poshmark, I highly recommend you check out influencers you are sure that actually have designer brand. People like Moro, Bronnie, then I can't really remember some of Ilulos, Janelle, and all those influencers that actually use designer, but they sell most of the designers they don't really wear. Can you get it at a steal because they are giving you as more like a thrifted price, or will I say more like a beloved item that they fairly use. It's not going to be bad at all. So another place I recommend you check out is The Real Real. The Real Real, I've always known about this brand for years, but I've not really just gotten around shopping designer brand. Maybe because it's just like designer brands I've always been following or I've been interested in are always brands that I know that it is not reasonable for me to shop them now, or it is because I just know that I can't afford them. Brands like Louis Vuitton, I love the Louis Vuitton Speedy. I've always wanted that bag and I've been looking for it for designer dupe option. I've not really seen it. Then I love Louis Vuitton, especially for its a basket bag, and I can see the dupe. You can see the dupe on the GH gate, but I'm like, I still want the designer. But you know, when you want to go for the pre-loved of such brands that their prices are around 2,000, 3,000 plus, you should have around 1,000, 1,500. Sometimes you have to have 2,000 plus to get those designer brands that are high-end, more like the pricey high-end part. So I now decided to go and check out The Real Real. And The Real Real, guys, you can find a designer brand bag, clothes around $40-something. I kid you not. I've gotten a bag that will soon get here to where I am, and this bag is a Michael Kors bag. It's a classic bag. It's a nice tote bag. And I said in the previous video that if you're shopping for designer, I highly recommend that when you're shopping for designer bags, you should go for tote bag, because there's no need buying like a regular shoulder bag from a designer brand when you know it, you won't really get your value for your money. You can't get as much use from it. But for a tote bag, you wear to the office, you wear to church, you fit in your baby stuff, you fit in your travel stuff. That's the reason I like tote bag. So when my tote bag, I'm going to do an unboxing and my thoughts on it. And the reason I love the Real is because when they put the price and you see this price, this is ridiculously cheap for a designer. Maybe a Kate Spade or a Michael Kors, or maybe which other brand is also low, or maybe a Teddy Blake, or I don't even know. You just check Tory Burch and all that, you just see that the prices are cheap and you'll be like, okay, this is quite cheap. I can actually afford $150, I can actually afford $200 for this, I can actually afford $500 for this. I even saw let's say a Louis Vuitton bag for about $600. So if you know how the prices of Louis Vuitton, you're seeing it for $600, that's a steal. But the good thing about the Real is that you're going to see it there on the review. Is they write the current state of the item. So if it is fairly worn, if the shape is a little bit loose, they'll give you the rating good, very good, fair. So you check those things. Initially I didn't know that, but when I got my bag after going to their website severally, I realized that I have to check that. So if there's going to be a stain inside the bag, it's going to be written there, and that's good. So you will know you are buying thrift, and the person that actually used it to this extent. So you will not eventually start blaming yourself that I bought a designer bag that I can't really use because it's bad, or it's badly worn, or the shape is already falling apart. Even if the strap of the top handle or the strap is already bad, it's going to tell. They will write it there, stains here, this part is peeling, there is a scratch on the hardware. That's why I love the Real. I highly recommend them, because there you see the real state of the item. Sometimes when you scroll through the pictures after reading that, you will see that the picture is going to capture the reality of that item. And also for authentication, because you're new to shopping designer. So why do you want to just go and shop without actually finding out that this designer is real? So yes, the Real also do authentication. They authenticate these items from whoever is selling to them, so you are sure of getting a designer. And the state depends on you. Read the review, description to know the state of this item. Then another brand you can get designer brand items Beloved is Rebag. I've always been hearing more still talk about Rebag. So I checked them out, and they also have Beloved items for you. So you can check Beloved items, and these Beloved items are always in good states, and their prices are also okay, affordable range of prices. And I love Rebag too. I'm going to check them out also when I want to shop, but I want to milk the Real first, milk them to get what I want. After getting like 2-3 designers from them that's within the range of $100 plus or $100 downwards, then I'm not gonna check the Rebag, and I'm going to give my review on Rebag too. So guys, if you love this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel that time.